Year 7 Season 2 is heating up in a big way, and Ubisoft is giving players another chance to dive into the action before the Pact officially launches. The second phase of the public test server wasn't originally planned, but with all the changes and stability tweaks the devs have been working on, this extra round of testing shows just how much they want to nail things down for a smooth season launch. The servers will be open from August 27th to September 1st, giving everyone a chance to see what's new, what's changing, and how the game feels after all the recent feedback. One of the most exciting additions in this PTS is the maneuver system. These are optional challenges that pop up during Retaliation events and give players the chance to earn extra time on their retake timer. That extra time can make the difference between pushing through and falling short, which adds a whole new layer of strategy to every control point fight. Maneuvers aren't required, but they're a clever way to manage the clock and keep the intensity high. The risk-reward trade-off is real though, because every time you go down, you're losing precious seconds, so every opportunity to gain more time feels meaningful. Of course, a new season wouldn't feel complete without fresh gear, weapons, and talents to shake up the meta. Urban Lookout now boosts skill duration by a solid 30% with just 2 pieces, which is going to make skill-focused builds even deadlier. Then there's Tipping Scales, a set that's been getting a lot of community attention. Its throttle control talent builds up stacks for weapon handling and critical hit damage, while the backpack talent Snowball now hits even harder by ramping up crit damage faster. Add in the new soft spot weapon talent, which gives you a burst of weapon damage after destroying a weak point, and suddenly, precision aiming feels more rewarding than ever. If you hop into the PTS, you'll also notice some unique caches available through Adam Shipley and Anaya. They're stocked with all the seasonal gear, blueprints, materials, and even specialized conversion options tied to the Retaliation system. It's a streamlined way to test everything without having to grind endlessly just to see how it plays. But it's the developer notes that really show the direction Ubisoft is taking with the Pact. Retaliation is shaping up to be one of the most important endgame systems the Division 2 has introduced in a long time. The devs clearly want this to be a feature with serious replayability, new farming routes, and deeper interaction with the open world. Based on community feedback, they've made some much-needed changes, like increasing the fill rate of the agitation meter and even adding a daily project that instantly fills a faction's retaliation bar to 100%. This means more players will actually get to trigger and experience retaliation instead of feeling locked out by grindy requirements. On the gear side, Ubisoft is trying to balance community concerns with their own design goals. Tipping Scales, for example, has been controversial, but they want it to remain a set that supports sustained LMG play without bleeding too far into assault rifle territory. They're also introducing Overdogs, an exotic pair of gloves that amplify damage against the lowest tier enemies in combat, flipping the usual damage focus on its head. Weapons are getting just as much love. The exotic MMR Shroud is meant to give sniper builds a new spotlight, though right now it's not fully interacting with the Headhunter talent. That's on the devs' radar and will hopefully be resolved before launch. The exotic pistol Tempest has also been a hot topic. Designed as a unique automatic pistol that pairs with large shields, it's been the subject of a lot of player suggestions. But Ubisoft is standing firm on their vision for it as a niche, balanced item rather than a build-breaking powerhouse. And for those who love breaking weak points, the soft spot and perfect soft spot talents will be pushing weapon damage higher than ever when you hit your shots. With all of these updates and improvements, it's clear Ubisoft is treating this season as a chance to refresh the endgame and give players new reasons to dive back in. Maneuvers add tension and strategy, Retaliation is finally becoming more accessible, and the new gear and exotics look ready to shake up builds across the board. So the big question is, what do you think? Are you excited for the return of the PTS with these new mechanics in play? Do you see maneuvers as a game-changing feature or just a nice bonus on the side? And how do you feel about the new gear sets and exotics coming in the Pact? I'd love to hear your thoughts down in the comments. If you enjoyed this breakdown of the Year 7 Season 2 PTS and want to stay updated on all things Division 2, make sure to drop a like on this video and subscribe to ManaWar Gaming. There's a lot more to cover as we move toward launch, and I'll be here to keep you in the loop every step of the way.